Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Well, it was a wild weekend. I actually took a few days off from taping, but I'm back today and we're just doing a short vlog and just to check in. The right straight, just straight down. Okay, so Friday, I go to bed. I'm just very tired. Yes, I just fall asleep in bed. Okay, is that better for you? And I'm there, and then all I can do is keep my eyes open. I'm just so tired, and eventually I fall asleep. One of the care aides come in, who's been through short, a low blood sugar with me before, and she starts yelling, "I need help, Mike's low." So, yeah, it dropped low. It was something like 2.4 times 2.8, and they called, and eventually it was decided they were going to send me to Mission Hospital, but then it was decided I was going to Abbotsford Hospital. Okay, fine. But I got sent, and they took me to some place. I don't know where it was. It ended up just to be Mission Hospital, but I was totally out of it. They did a blood sugar, and it came out to read that I was 1.7. That's pretty damn low, even for a diabetic. A diabetic who's brittle and has seen different blood sugars, 1.7 is very low for me. So they wheeled me off. I'm kind of in it, out it. I'm just kind of lying in the bed. I knew where I was, but yet I didn't know where I was. Like, I knew I was in the hospital, but I couldn't ask what hospital. I said I knew I was in hospital, and I knew it was some hospital, but no one asked me that. They asked me the date, and I know I said, I don't ask me that, I'll never know what it is. I know I'm in the hospital. Okay, so it was left. In the morning, they came around. They don't know, they did something. They found I was some sort of sepsis, and they did give me some sort of antibiotic. I don't know what it was. When they came back, they said no, they didn't. I don't know what's going on, whether they did it or they didn't. Okay? Good. Good. Excuse me. I definitely do that, but bring that down a little bit. So, I'm in the hospital line now. All of a sudden, they come around and say, your heart rate is beating really quickly. We want to shock it into place. And immediately I'm going, oh no, I don't want this. But they say, oh no, we've done it a lot of times, it'll be great. No, I really don't want. Okay, so they talked me into it. They put a pad on my chest and one on the back, so they kind of sandwiched me in between. They sent a bolt, I don't know if it was a bolt, but a charge of electricity 3 times, and yet I'm talking to the nurse here, not even realizing it's been done, and it brings my heart rate back into regular synopsis, I guess. I don't know if that's the correct word, but that's what I'm using. So it got into proper synopsis. So my heart was beating again. They gave me a whole bunch of liquids, and by 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon, I was wheeled back to this hospital, or to this care facility, which is actually pretty much attached to the hospital. And, excuse me, I went there. Remember going up in the ambulance? I was in the ambulance less than 5 minutes and was out. But I have done a video rating Mission Hospital's emergency room. I've never had an issue there. I've never had a problem. This time there was one problem, and that was that my pump was taken apart. I don't know if it was taken apart here by the ambulance or by by the hospital itself, but I lost my transmitter to my pump. So therefore, my pump isn't working properly. And by working properly, I'm saying it's gone right into manual mode. So I've got my nurse looking into it about, is it set properly or not? And hopefully we'll get that sorted. And I've lost the transmitter, so I'm worried about losing this transmitter. I called up my pump company and I said, hello, I'd like to report that I've lost a transmitter to my pump. And he's very diligently typing away. And he said, well, you got your pump over a year ago, or your transmitter over a year ago, so there's really not much I can do. I said, well, I'm sure the company I'm with said that it will be covered. He said, well, you'll have to call Monday. So I went through the weekend, and Sunday morning I had a severe low again. So I dropped to 2 point something again. And it was kind of like, okay. So I know that my pump's pretty well acting like just a way of giving insulin. And that's all it's doing. It's not reading my blood sugar. It's not saying, hey, your blood sugar's high. Now, hopefully, the transmitter that was lost through the ambulance or whatever came back is going to be shipped. Because when I phoned customer service about it, they said, oh yes, you're entitled for a new one. So I'm getting a brand new sensor. Awesome. If you're dealing with pump companies, my personal favorite, and I've said it before in videos, is Medtronic Diabetes. They replaced my sensor. They're getting their money back from the province, but all is well. But somehow I'm going to have to get another band or something and write on it, do not remove my pump. Just get a whole bunch of plain hospital bands and write that, do not remove my pump. Because the pump, if I go low, will stop giving me insulin for, I think it's 2 hours. And then once that's out, it will start giving me insulin again. Or if I reach to 5, it will keep me at a basal rate. And a basal rate, as I've mentioned before, just keeps my blood sugar, my body working so I don't go into DKA. I ended up going up to 20, and it was a pain. Luckily, the emergency room doctor knew exactly what they were doing, and they sort of said, okay, hold it off. He needs this. Go get his pump stuff. He came, got my pump stuff. I got at least the pump working. Now I'll have to wait till Tuesday, hopefully tomorrow. Sometime I'll get a delivery of my pump piece that I'll need charged, get it set up onto the pump, and get back into sequence. Oh, I hope so. I'm really tired of this. I'm tired of feeling sick. I'm tired of going low, my sensor not reading. I'm tired of throwing up. That's another story. I'm also eating and vomiting on a pretty regular basis. I don't know why. It's a pain in the butt. So I've contacted the doctor here, and we're hopefully going to get things taken care of and find out what the hell is going on with me. And at that time, I'll do another check-in. Hope you had a great day and hope this was some help to you. With that, have a great day and we'll talk later. Bye now. My email address is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. All one line. Drop me